I know the stuff that we talk about on this show might be considered controversial. We like to point out things that the right wing conspiracy people and the nationalists are going on and on about. And sometimes it doesn't necessarily go well for us. Why I say that is last week we discussed a certain topic that we thought was really important. And we highlighted some individuals that we thought we needed to discuss. That video has actually been pulled down by YouTube. And the reason being is they actually said what we were trying to point out was us spreading medical misinformation. I get it. When you highlight these individuals that talk a lot of stuff about what's going on right now, it can seem a little crazy. But we do this for a reason. We do this because it needs to be pointed out. If you saw some of the individuals from last week, they're talking to crowds in person of hundreds of people. Think of all the people that see their stuff online, and think of all the people that believe this. These are dangerous thoughts. That's exactly why we do what we do. And yeah, it kind of sucks to have a video pulled down because of what we consider a misunderstanding, because we fully are behind what the medical science is saying right now. That's what we're trying to get out there, is that these individuals' ideas are not good for you. So we hope that it's just a misunderstanding, that it gets corrected. But at the same time, we don't mind putting this stuff out there and being on the edge to help people learn stuff and to point out how much of an opposition the Christian nationalist right-wing conspiracy theory people are. And if we have to get multiple videos pulled, even though Oz may not like me saying this, we know we're doing it for the right reasons. So we're not going to try to get videos pulled anymore. We're actually going to be on our best behavior going forward. But just so you know, it kind of actually feels good when we get kind of finger wagged for being on the edge.
You know what? Fuck that. Fuck that, Skids. I know you're always trying to look at the bright side of the...
I was trying to be positive.
I know you're trying to be polite, but the fact of the matter is that these cocksuckers, these assholes that are spreading misinformation are out there. Their videos are freely distributed on YouTube, and we get pulled for pointing it out. These are dangerous ideas, and these assholes are allowed to roam free, and we wonder why we have a problem with misinformation and about people not knowing who to trust. I fully support free speech within boundaries. Yes. You don't talk about hurting and killing other people. You don't do it. Just like you don't yell fire in a building unless there is a fire. And you don't spread misinformation that can kill people. And people are doing this nonstop. And it's crazy. And it has to stop. And we got pulled. So we're doing our best not to directly address this, but we have ideas. We've had to completely change our show tonight, folks. No shit. We had a beautiful Fauci video that was hilarious. But we have to save it. And we're going to be presenting it on another format so that we don't get a strike. And we have to try our best to work within these boundaries. We will, Oz. We will be good. But who knows what's next? Who knows what's next that we're not allowed to talk about? Or else you get dinged. And there's no human element that you could talk to. The same thing happened to Right Wing Watch.
Exactly.
All they did is show videos of people saying dangerous stuff. They don't give commentary, nothing. News agencies use them. Everyone else uses them as a source of information, and they got completely destroyed and cut off by YouTube until news agencies went and protested it, and they finally got let back. But who are we? We're no one. We're no one. Well, we're trying, and we come to you sincerely, and we are passionate about this because we see dangerous ideas being presented. These are dangerous ideas, and people have to be speaking out against it. So no shit. I'm sorry, or some of our stuff is controversial, but life is controversial, and this shit's happening, and we have to do what we can to put a stop to it, non-violently, listening to the medical experts that are there to try to save our lives.
Exactly. This is adult content. We're talking about serious issues here, and we're going to keep doing so. This is our passion. Jimmy and I have talked about it this week. We're going to keep pushing forward. We're going to bring you this smart, intellectual, hard-hitting content. Fart
and dick jokes, too.
Wrapped in fart and dick jokes. This is Faith Not Included. It is the show where we continue to talk about those crazy conspiracy theories and religious claims. It is a part of the Atheist Network Group. I'm your host, Skids the Clown. With me this week, our new nanny overlord to make sure that we don't get ourselves in trouble again, producer Wes. Yes, I know, Wes. I'm going to be good. I promised. And we do have to start the show. We decided, since we can't talk about certain subjects, we're going to bring back our special in the field from a non-disclosed location, our conspiracy correspondent, Ike Jones. Ike, can you hear me, Ike? Can you hear me, Ike?
I can hear you, Skids, loud and clear.
Good.
From my undisclosed location that no one knows, not even you.
I don't want to know where you're at.
No, you do not. Especially if I'm hiding in your backyard and your dog keeps coming up to me and doing weird things, but I'm definitely not there.
Oh.
My whole point is what I tell you, Skids. You know why they shut us down, don't you? You know why, right?
Why did they give us a strike? It was because of what we talked about last week.
No, bullshit. Don't be a part of it. You're smarter than that, Skids. And thank you, Mr. Andrew Hall, of Laughing in Disbelief. What a wonderful news source telling the truth, hard-hitting truth. He's one of the only voices out there spreading truth. Now don't be spreading the misinformation too, Skids. We have to tell the people the truth.
What is
exactly what happened? What did I say? It's because of the corn. The corn! Yes! Remember I told you, they're spraying the corn with fluoride. They're spraying the fluoride on the corn, making our children dumb and making the scarecrows gay. I'm telling you, it's the truth.
I don't think that's what's going on. I don't think that's why.
I have nothing but respect for the homosexual community. But I do not want to take my little Ike Jones Jr. out for a drive in the country and seeing a couple scarecrows having scarecrow butt sex. I don't want that in my neighborhood. I don't want that.
I don't think that's
going to happen. I don't want that. Don't be forcing that on me. I deserve freedom. A freedom to think what I want. That's why I wear this, to protect me from invasive thoughts and fluoride. And that's what they're doing. Now, why? Think about it. The REM wars. They want to try to dumb us down. Think about it. Just think about it. Connect the dots. Damn it, Skids. Connect the dots.
Well,
Why do you think? Hold on. Listen to me. Listen to me. Why do you think they say don't be corny? Because they're trying to vilify corn. I'm telling you, the next time you go down to your town's corn hall, you're going to get an earful. There's a kernel of truth to that. There ain't no one gonna corner grind you for stalking the truth. It doesn't matter who you are. You might be even a little husky. No matter what, you're gonna get creamed. Creamed, I tell you. You won't be shitting bricks. You know why? You know why? Because you'll be constipated. That's why. The elites will eat you up like the carnivores they are. Don't think that you're better than the corn, because corn is not only amazing, it's life.
Oh,
I'm telling you. And there's only one way we can defeat the elites. I'm telling you right now, Skids. And I'm telling you, and it's right here. I have the answer for you. I have the answer. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Before they take me off the air, Skids. Before they take me off the air, I have to tell. Listen, this is what you need. This will protect you from the elites. It's my fortified mega alpha genius power florets. You see that?
What's in that jar? I can't see that.
It's my
dude. Wait. That looks just like weed. Is that weed?
What? Shut up, Skids. It's my mega alpha genius power florets. Now, the FDA says I can't sell this legally because they say it's horse steroids are mixed in it. But I'm telling you, it's head. No, God damn it, effect on me! I'm telling you! There's only one way we're going to beat the elites, and it's by taking this. And you know what else? They will not take my goddamn freedom! They won't do it! I won't! You won't take my...
Norma, I told Lucille she's not to invite you to this house ever again. And she's not to go to your house. I told her to tell you, but I guess she's too embarrassed. I don't think she realizes that not telling you is far crueler.
Why? What did I do?
Norma, you came into this house under false pretenses. You pretended to be something and you aren't. Now that's not honest and it's not nice. And I don't want Lucille to be friends with someone who pretends to be something they aren't.
What am I?
I wish you wouldn't try to embarrass me this way.
I don't know what you mean. I just don't know. Really, I don't know.
I'm talking about the fact that you're Jewish.
I'm not Jewish.
Norma, I like you very much, but you're behaving very badly now. And you're far too intelligent not to know what you're doing. Now, I understand your reasons. You and your family were here alone in this town a long time. You felt isolated. But now that Dutton's Park is built up, you have enough of your own kind.
Mrs. Draper,
You don't feel isolated anymore. And you don't feel you have to hide anymore.
But why?
And you think because you and Lucille are friends that it won't make so much of a difference if we know now. And it does make a difference, dear. Now, I don't want to be cruel, Norma. But realistically, you must make friends among your own kind. Do you understand me now, dear? And you must understand, I have to protect Lucille. I want you to understand my position. This is very difficult for me.
And a special welcome back to our Canadian bacon himself, the Reverend Brother Heathen, Jimmy Lou.
Hi, guys! I missed you all. I missed you so much.
Oh
my God! Hold on.
Mike Jones as well.
Skids. I'm talking to the people here.
Oh, you're
please.
Okay, go ahead and talk to the people.
Excuse me. I talked to you all week. I haven't talked to them. So, how you doing? I've been doing good. Wrote a lot of crazy stuff. Really looking forward to October 9th and 10th, where we're having a wonderful convention in Fort Wayne, Indiana. It's going to be great. I missed you guys all so much. You guys mean a lot to me. I think of you like my children. I just want to put you up to my breast and let you suckle it for nourishment. When you're having a bad day, you can come suckle anytime you need. Whenever you need daddy. Come on. This is yours. This one. This is for others. This is yours. So anyways, yeah, I'm done. I just wanted to know that I missed them. I just missed them. You know, it's like a part missing. You know.
I'm glad you can express your feelings. So
there's one thing I am very proficient at is saying words.
I
so
will not
those are
necessarily agree with that, but we'll go forward. So do you know what tomorrow is?
Well, we're always on a Thursday, so that means tomorrow is Friday.
It is. It's Friday, August 13th, actually.
What?
It's Friday, August 13th.
Oh, no. A superstitious holiday that has absolutely nothing to do with anything. So, yes.
Actually, tomorrow's going to be a big day because tomorrow is the day that Trump actually is going to take office again, according to a lot of the former people that we've spotlighted on this show.
They're so stupid! Why are they so stupid? Why? Why, Skid? Why are they so stupid?
I don't know, but here's the thing. This isn't the first date that they predicted that Trump was going to come back in office, because there was a day, I believe it was March 23rd. And now, of course, we can't forget January 6th was the day that they were going to make sure that the election was not, actually counted as a legitimate election, and they were going to permanently install their orange overlord. But they've moved the goalpost back a couple times, and we're coming right against another of their predicted dates. Mike Lindell, the pillow guy, has been kind of spouting off that he has all this proof, and that tomorrow was the date that Trump was officially going to be back in the White House. The thing is, unless something happens overnight, I don't see any moving vans at the White House right now.
Oh my God. You know what this is? Seriously. This is like real life fucking Charlie Brown. Okay. So we might have a younger audience. So let me fill you in about a little fucking blockhead named Charlie Brown. So he's got this buddy, but she's not really his buddy. She's a real fucking bitch. But anyways, she says to Charlie Brown, "Hey, Charlie Brown, I got this football here." And Charlie Brown's like, "Wow, that's really cool." And so she puts the football down on the ground, and then she goes, "Hey, Charlie Brown, why don't you come and take a big run at it and kick it, and then we'll have some fun. Bada boom, bada bing." And Charlie Brown's like, "Hey, that sounds like a lot of fun." So fuckhead backs up, runs. He's really fucking pathetic at running, by the way.
He's pretty good at it.
And no, he fucking sucks, Skids. Don't my goddamn start, Skids. So, anyways, he runs, and she picks the football up at the last minute. He fucking head over heels, and and he falls, and the motherfucker's been falling for like what, 60 goddamn years?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. So these idiots are real life blockhead Charlie Brown. Every goddamn single last one of them that supports Trump and this idea is a goddamn blockhead.
And that's the thing, because Kat Kerr, Mike Lindell, Greg Locke, all these people we've talked about in the show so many times have made these prophecies. They've heard it straight from God himself. They know the fact that they've got all this evidence. And if only these demonic, crack-smoking Democrats that don't believe that the election was fraudulent, yet their dates come and pass. And all they do is say, "No, this wasn't the right date. It was really this date that's coming up." They're going to say something like, "Well, right now Trump is too busy in the octagon fighting the communist child traffickers in underground slave camps." And that's why he didn't come back to be president right now, is because he's too busy giving the people's elbow to all these pedophiles. Because that's the delusion they live in. And they'll just move the date, and we're going to hear about this again and again and again.
So that's what we call a philosophy of moving the goalposts. So when someone says, oh, you're moving the goalposts, that means that when you've proven wrong, you just, oh, well, you didn't quite fit this. Well, we'll just bring it over here. And then you got to prove that. Once that's disproven, oh, no, it's this. That's all they fucking do. That's all this is. It's a game of fucking catching cat and mouse. And they move the goalposts all the time.
Yes. So with that, we have a whole bunch of new crazy people to talk about tonight. So let's get to those headlines. Okay, so I kind of lied. We're not going to talk about a bunch of new people because it's kind of the same old crazy. It's like same crazy, different week. Popular name on this show, in case you haven't heard, Kent Hovind has been arrested for domestic violence.
Oh, it's our boy fucking Kent. You cocksucker. Goddamn, fuck you, Kent.
You all probably are familiar with Kent Hovind. He's definitely been highlighted on Aaron Ra's videos quite a bit. But he is a young Earth creationist who claims that the Earth is only 6,000 years old, that Noah's Ark was a real thing, and that evolution is a fairy tale made up by Satan. And he also likes to say how all atheists are pathological liars, that we're all dishonest, we're all evil, and that only Christians and only through God can you be a good person. And Ken Hovind considers himself one of the most godly people on earth right now.
Oh, wow.
But that's funny because Ken Hovind this is not the first time Ken Hovind has been in jail. In fact, he served time for tax evasion.
Oh.
I'm an atheist and I've never been in prison, especially for tax evasion.
I'm an atheist too, Skids. I've never been to jail for tax evasion.
Really?
Yeah, weird.
Yeah, that is interesting. You know what? I'm an atheist and I've never been arrested for domestic violence either.
Whoa! Guess what? Me neither. I'm an atheist too. Skids never been arrested for domestic violence.
That's
weird.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
This story is kind of funny. You know, there's not much to the story because apparently what he did is he pushed down his girlfriend. I mean, he's a good Christian man, isn't he? Married?
Oh no, you forgot. This is his third wife. And you got to say quotations because she thought they were married. But in actuality, he wasn't divorced from his second wife. So
that's
I
adultery?
never married another woman under false pretenses while still being married to someone else. And I'm an atheist.
Me too. This is very confusing.
I'm so confused.
Because according to Kent Hovind and everything he says on his YouTube channel and his little talk from Dino Playland, wherever that place he talks that he comes from, he talks about how moral and upstanding he is. Yet it seems like when you actually look at his life, he's not that moral. Oh, another thing, I've never grifted millions of dollars from innocent people before. Have you ever done that?
What? Why, no, I haven't. I'm broke as fuck. I go to work every day and make money.
That's interesting because Ken Hovind apparently makes millions of dollars off of people sending him money to fund his church or whatever and lives like a millionaire.
Well, we don't do that. It's almost
So-
like you don't need God for morality. Almost.
Exactly. So I guess, Kent, you need to reevaluate your morals.
He needs to reevaluate a lot, fucking Skids.
Well,
Fucking
apparently he
I
does.
oh, God damn it, Skids. You're too easy on this asshole. He's the worst. He's got to be right at the fucking top of the Skids Most Punchable Face Award. Oh, God, if he doesn't fucking win it this year, oh, man, there's going to be fucking corrupt judges, I swear.
The competition is awfully stiff right now.
It is.
It seems that whoever is on the top of our headlines is skyrocketed right to the top of that list. So Kent Hovind, don't worry. You're still in the race right now.
Oh.
Just keep at it. You're doing good. We'll see you in October.
Wait. Before we leave Kent.
Yes.
Folks, if you go to the Friendly Atheists, we'll try to put the link here because we're trying to stop not using other people's videos and every other content. We don't want to get a strike. But there is a recording of him body slamming his wife. And he presented it like the idiot because he thinks it was showing him in a favorable light.
Yeah,
he presented it because he's a fuckhead. Don't be a fuckhead.
Yeah. By the way, we keep talking about the Skids the Clown Most Punchable Face Award. If you would like to see the presentation of the Skids the Clown Most Punchable Face Award for 2021, I would recommend you get your reservation for Better in Fort Wayne, Indiana on October 9th and 10th, because that's when we will be giving away the award live.
Yay! And Wes, our producer, will hopefully put it in the headlines. Did you even say hi to Wes tonight?
I did. You were mysteriously vanished just about
I know.
Ike Jones came on.
Well, Ike has that way. He can for some way he can hack my computer and he can. I don't know.
Weird
he does
that
something.
you guys are not on the screen at the same time tonight.
It's weird. How does he? He's like that's how he keeps his. He's really tech savvy. Not like me. I'm really fucking stupid. God, I'm stupid. No, Skids, I'm really fucking stupid when it comes to technology. Really fucking stupid.
Well, hopefully next time that Mr. Jones is on, you can be on as well.
I hope so.
Ask him some questions.
Let's hope he doesn't hack my system again because he's just rude that way.
Moving on to our next headline. Oh, this is a good one.
Oh, please.
Jim Baker wants to sell you a miracle blanket to help you pay your bills.
Oh my God.
I got a request from Jimmy on this one. We're going to have to play. Hold on. Where's that clip? Here we go. Yeah. Jim Baker comes on strong this week.
Oh my God. See, okay, unless you're old like us, you don't remember Jim Baker from the fucking 80s. What a shitbag. Like he did. He fucked hookers. He stole copious amounts of money.
This guy is the grifter of all grifters.
Oh, he's the king. He's the fucking king. So whenever a Jim Baker story, it just hits me right here. It's just so special because this guy comes up with the most creative ways to fuck people over for money.
You have not heard the half of it.
Oh.
So this story comes from the Friendly Atheist website.
We love that.
Evangelist Jim Baker, who is selling credentialed missionary cards to people who purchase a series of books from his website for $200, by the way.
Hold on. I want to make sure I follow this. So people have to buy a card?
They get a card.
Do they get it or do they have to buy it?
They buy it.
Oh, they buy it.
$215.
They buy the card for $215. Okay.
He also sells a magical mug for the low price of $500 on his website.
What?
Magical mug.
A magical mug.
But we're not talking about that. We're talking about the miracle blanket, which you can own for a mere $1,000.
Oh my God.
Baker says
better give me fucking blowjobs every goddamn
No, you don't get a blowjob. You get a book, a CD and DVD combo, not individuals. You get one, and a miracle blanket that, according to him, helps you pay your bills. You see,
oh my God. Is that not the ultimate projection grift? Is that not the ultimate, like, ironic projection grift? Like, you get Jimmy wears a fake butt on his head during the, oh my God.
I was gonna say you don't have to pay him $5. We like the $5.
I just do it.
Jimmy will do that for free.
I'll do it for free. Just you gotta. It's more material. So, anyways, that. Oh my God. Sorry to interrupt. Sorry, I just had to make sure.
To understand what Baker is trying to sell, you're doing this in faith. If you give him $1,000, what you're doing is you're really sowing a seed in God's kingdom. And what that seed does is sprouts. And the money you give, you will get back tenfold. Therefore, if you give Jim Baker $1,000 now, maybe in like the next month or so, you can expect $10,000 to miraculously appear in your bank account.
Can I, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Can I just interrupt here for a second?
You go for it.
Now, there's a reason why I call myself the madman, because sometimes, to be honest with you, I think I'm going crazy, because when I see shit like this, all I can think of to myself is, how the fuck is this not illegal? How is this not illegal? How is this not illegal?
Well,
how?
That's the thing.
Help me.
Jim Baker has actually gotten in trouble, a lot of trouble, for doing just this thing pretty much his entire life. But that's the thing that we just talked about. He gets in trouble for doing this. It's exposed that what grifts he's selling are fraudulent. This is the guy that sells the silver water that is supposed to cure everything. And people have called him out for selling $100 bottles of water that don't do anything. Yet he keeps coming back over and over again. That's the problem, because people don't accept that the fact that these televangelists and these prophets and all these people who are the man of God are actually just lying to you over and over and over again. They can't admit it, that this man is a fraud and a charlatan and a grifter. And no matter how many times he gets exposed, he just keeps coming back.
Now, this is something, you know what? Like, when I was a Christian, there was a lot of seeds I got planted in my head that helped me see my way out of it. And one of the things that really helped me to understand this is that there's this, the gospel's preached on not being part of the world. That's what you're not supposed to be, of the world. It is preached throughout the gospel, even though in John 3:16 it says, so God so loved the world. But the whole point why I'm making of this is the world runs on goddamn fucking religion. If this wasn't supposed to be part of the world, we wouldn't be running on religion. They wouldn't get tax breaks, and there wouldn't be a system in place that these assholes can grift off people. Like, how many lives are destroyed because of that asshole? He is fucking evil. Some people say, oh, I don't believe in evil. Yeah, I believe in fucking evil. And that fucker is evil. Straight up. I can't fucking believe this shit's legal.
And by tax breaks, you mean not paying any taxes.
Yeah. No fucking accountability to no one. Nothing. Like, these fucking assholes have, like, the system is in place where these assholes can bilk fucking millions of dollars out of innocent people, have their life savings drained.
Again, this is kind of a running theme at this show. So
yeah, this is why we do this.
Yeah, and we'll keep doing this. So moving on. Oh, I love this story. Deanna Lorraine claims Capitol Police are being offed to cover up the truth about what really happened on January 6th. Longtime viewers of this show might remember Deanna Lorraine. She was focused on as one of our headlines in, I believe, our first episode. She was kind of out there when it comes to her discussion of January 6th. In the hours, and let me make sure I credit this story. This story comes from Right Wing Watch. In the hours following the January 6th insurrection, where the Capitol was stormed by an angry mob, Lorraine basically went online to praise the activists in a video. She basically said that they were acting as patriots and displaying the true spirit of resistance. Now, in the aftermath of what happened that day, it's kind of become apparent that the violence and mayhem of that day is actually not looking too good for the Trump-following MAGA representatives. But Lorraine made sure to change her mind. Instead of praising what happened on January 6th, she started saying that the whole day was a false flag operation, where it was Black Lives Matter and Antifa that actually happened that day. It was not the loyal and law-abiding MAGA people. So Lorraine has one-upped her crazy in recent weeks. What happened is she watched the Senate hearings that discussed all the bad stuff. And during those hearings, they mentioned the officers who actually, unfortunately, committed suicide in the days after the insurrection. And please don't give us a strike for talking about this, but Lorraine claims that these people who committed suicide were not, they did not commit suicide, but they were offed by the deep state to keep the truth quiet.
What?
You know what? For those of you who watch this show, you might have remembered a little character that we've come up with. Remington, what the heck is his name?
Remington Montgomery Flagstaff Jr. Yes.
We actually did a little bit. Let me play you a clip from what Remington had to say. What do we know about these so-called Capitol police officers? These apparent keepers of the law? What do we know about any of them? I've never heard of any of these police officers until today, and I'm betting that you have not heard of them either. What is going on with Sleepy Joe Biden and this extreme secret police force he has? For all we know, any one of them could be a communist, or a socialist, or a Muslim, or dare I say, maybe one of them could actually be an atheist. Can you imagine having your life on the line, and when you call 911, an atheist shows up to your door? I simply can't bear the thought. I have children. Now, that's the thing. We make funny little videos like that as a joke. We think that character's funny as an exaggeration.
Not really.
Apparently, Deanna Lorraine decided to say, "Hold my beer, I can show you real crazy." Because that's literally what she's saying, is that Joe Biden has a secret police force that offed Capitol police officers to keep the truth about it being a false flag event secret.
Like, this is how you know it's a cult. We write this shit because we know how they think. And we say the most extreme shit, and we put elements of truth. We can fucking write their speeches. You can almost foretell how this shit's going to play out. This is how crazy it is. They all think the same. And that's what cults do. And that's the indoctrination. So, folks, speak out about it. keep speaking out about this crazy and don't accept it because this is nuts.
Let me read a quote from Deanna Lorraine when she was talking about this. She said, "Something very weird is happening here. And I think we can safely assume that these are not suicides. I mean, come on, we're not stupid. We've seen this time and time again. What does every major false flag event have in common? Suicides right after. Suicides of the survivors, of any of the police officers, and of course the perpetrator. They always seem to commit suicide afterwards. And I'm not saying these suicides were fake, but it's very peculiar. And I don't believe in coincidences after a certain number of them." Yeah. Way to out crazy our crazy candidate. So
No. We have to go to our next segment soon, but fuck it. Throw that fucker on right now. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Man killed his kids over QAnon serpent DNA conspiracy, U.S. officials said. I actually didn't see this story. This is one Jimmy brought me because I think it came from a Canadian source.
Global News. It was on Global News, and I'm sure there's other sources that'll be that'll have it. But yeah, this guy, if you don't mind me butting in, taking over here, Skids. This guy took his 2 young kids to Mexico. He was from California, and he shot them with a spear gun. And when he came back, he admitted to it. And he admitted he was worried that his kids had serpent DNA from their mom. Like, he believed this conspiracies. This is why we speak out. When you start believing in shit without evidence, these are the paths that you could go down. I know because I was down that path. And it's really easy, and it's really tempting. And it's really tempting to think that you got some kind of secret knowledge and you see patterns where they're not. Oh my God, this stuff has real world effects. Yeah. And so that's why we speak out. That's why we try to joke about this shit. Because if you're laughing, they're not winning. And that's sometimes the only weapon that we have is humor.
Donna said that this is on the news right now. So, yeah, we're not going to make jokes at this because 2 kids died.
Yeah. Not making fucking jokes about that one.
But I will point out that the QAnon conspiracy theories will continue. This is not going to stop them. People who are convinced of the QAnon conspiracies will keep believing in them. This will not deter them. They will not take a moment to reflect and say, maybe there's something wrong with this culture that all these theorists share right now. Again, this is why we do what we do.
What? Hold on. And how many of us out there watching right now have lost someone to this fucking stupid conspiracy? I lost a friend. He was a good guy. He still is a good guy. He's a good person, but oh my God. He fucking lost into this shit. And he becomes intolerable, and you can't fucking reach them. I'm sure all of us know someone that has swallowed this horse shit, hook, line, and sinker.
And the same tools we use as atheists, just critical thinking and reasoning, logic, and all that stuff. You try to talk to these people and try to talk them down off the edge, and sometimes they're just lost in it. No matter what you say, it comes down to the point of them they like to believe in it. So with that, I think it's time to wrap up the headlines.
When Noah finally finished it, he went out into the fields and woods, for he had to talk to all kinds of animals and birds. He talked to the lion and the wild horses. He talked to the pigs in the barnyard and the elephants in the jungle and the cute little kittens in his own house. Noah talked to all the animals on the face of the earth, even to the doves, cooing in their nests. And Noah picked a mother and a father of each kind of animal and bird, and he told them to come to the ark. Well, when they were all gathered there, you can imagine what kind of a noisy crowd poor Noah had on his hands. What with lions roaring and pigs squealing and monkeys chattering and hyenas laughing, well, it must have been noisier than a crowd of children on the annual Sunday school excursion. But Noah was wise and gentle, and he understood about animals, so he got them lined up in a long row, 2 by 2, and then he started them up and into the ark through the big door in the side. The bees were the last to go in, because bees have a stinger in their tails, and no animal wanted to get in line behind them.
You know, that's such a cute little happy story about global genocide. It makes me feel all warm and fuzzy. Yeah, they're such happy little animals. So, guess what? Thank you so much, Secular Rarity.
Thank you.
We really appreciate that.
We do. We
Kids,
appreciate
Jimmy
all
and
of you.
Wes, keep fighting back against the nonsense. Thank you. We were going to talk about Noah's Ark and the animals long time ago. I had puppets. I had guests scheduled, but Jimmy kept delaying it. I did. I had to return the puppets. I lost my deposit on them, by the way. Thank you very much.
I just have one thing to say. Ha ha.
Well,
You lost your deposit.
yeah. Thanks for your sympathy. So we're finally going to try to get close to the end of Noah's Ark.
Yes, let's do it. We got to get out of this. Fuck,
so where we left off is Noah decided that the best plan out of all of God's powers in the world, where he could simply just snap his fingers and he could reset, or he could use his God powers just to keep Noah safe, that the best course of action was to build a big ass box and shove all the animals in it.
Great plan, God. God just keeps failing and failing and failing and failing and failing.
We know the size of the ark. It's
failing.
A relatively big boat, but it's not that big. In fact, it's way too small to house the millions of animals that have been in recorded history. Are you okay there?
Yeah, I'm good. Go on about the fucking animals.
Fine, I will. It's far too small to house all these animals. I mean, you would have to have a boat the size of a football field. And even then, how would you store all the grain and house them, give them all enough sleeping room, keep them separated, because mixing like the antelope and the lions is not a good idea. So it just doesn't really make sense unless, theists admit one of two things. One, they admit that evolution happened, that all the animals came from a much smaller species pool. And then once they got off the ark, that there was evolution and they expanded into the millions of species we have now. But I mean, evolution doesn't work that way. There's no way you can actually have this much diversity within 6,000 years. Mm-hmm. You would literally have to have dogs having non-dogs to actually have that kind of evolution be a thing. So that clearly didn't happen.
Well, that didn't work.
Yeah. That doesn't also include the fact that, how did the kangaroos, I mean, living in Australia at the time, obviously hop all the way to northern Africa. I believe is about Turkey is where the ark wound up.
Uh-huh.
And then they would have to, after the flood, they would have to hop all the way back to Australia, obviously in their little, kangaroo hands, picking up all the bones of all the dead kangaroos that happened there all the way, because there are no kangaroo bones anywhere in Africa. They can only be found in Australia. So, they had to clean up after themselves.
Yeah.
So that again disproves the idea. So it's interesting. You would think of the limited amount of room that was available on the ark. I mean, there was no way that God could have fit all the animals on it. What do you think about that, Jimmy?
Yeah, it's weird. There's no way. There's no way. Just the way we know how animals and stuff are. I wonder what happened to the other animals that didn't make the ark.
Right. Well,
Yeah.
I'm thinking that there was a process that God and Noah had to go through to actually select which animals actually got to go on the ark and which animals just got the fuck drowned out of them.
You know what? I really wish we had a dream sequence that could show this and explain this better. I just really wish we had a dream sequence.
That's a great idea. Let's see if we can make this happen.
Oh.
Fuckhead. Say
Another great day in paradise and the exciting...
Hey, fuckhead. Say the me damn line.
Oh, my apologies, Lord. Another great day brought to you by the coolest of all deities ever. None greater than the Lord God, God of everything and everyone, a.k.a. the Granddaddy Pudding, a.k.a. Big Chief Creato, a.k.a. Jehovah Mackin, a.k.a. Johnny Tickles, the beginning and the end, the middle, and the climax, the whole goddamn show, Yahweh!
Oh, shit, yeah. That's good worship.
We're at the final stage of which animals to take onto the ark with Noah and his family.
That's right, Gary. Only a few spots left on the ark. With tensions rising, the judges will decide who will go and who will be just another violent victim of a horrific flood. On tonight's episode of Genocide Idol, The Ark Factor.
Many innocent species that had nothing to do with all the injustice will lose their lives, along with every child and innocent person not chosen to be saved. The story of genocide will make great children's stories and toys, though, one day, but that's not important. What's important is what lucky species will get a spot on the ark.
That's right, Gary. Many, many, many innocent lives will be lost on tonight's episode of Genocide Idol, The Ark Factor.
And even though many of these species will die and be forgotten, they'll all have names. And God has like 25 aliases, and all the humans have names too. But the majority of us angels, other than the big names like Michael, are all named Gary. Because God can't be bothered by trying to remember our names. It's not Gary! My name's fucking Marvin!
Get this fucking asshole out of here!
No, Wicked, I didn't mean to... What a thrill this whole contest has been. The judges will have a hard time deciding.
That's right, Gary. We'll finally know the answers we've all been excitingly waiting for on tonight's episode of Genocide Idol, The Ark Factor.
Let's introduce our judges one last time to conclude this exciting contest of life and death. Truly, no one knows how to kill quite like our first judge, the Iron Fist from above, a.k.a. I'm the man who I am, a.k.a. Dexter Widowmaker, the firstborn taker, a.k.a. Mr. Hide Your Wife and Daughters, and sometimes your young boys, Yahweh!
Give me that sweet worship, losers. Oh, me. Oh, me, that's good.
Our second judge tonight is, of course, the man responsible for carrying out all of God's awesome idea of genocide, Noah. And finally, our last judge of the evening, Noah's loyal wife, Noah's faithful wife,
woman. Who the fuck let her come out on stage? This is bullshit. You all know how I hate women. What is this thing? Sharing a stage with me, damn it!
That's right, Lord. But because HR and PR thought it would be good optics to have a woman judge on stage for tonight's episode of Genocide Idol, The Arc Factor.
and judge number 3, Noah's dedicated wife, Noah's wife.
You suck, Noah's wife!
All right, let's bring out our first animal contestant. This little guy is known as Bigelow Deuces, an herbivore who spends most of its time sleeping.
Oh, this little guy looks great. Shouldn't be a problem having him on.
The Bigelow Deuces has a very unique character trait. Wah! 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 Wah!
What the hell were you thinking when you created that monstrosity?
Meh, I thought it would be funny. But hot damn, that was annoying as shit.
This cute little guy is called the Boogie Nightist, another docile herbivore. You will find it gathered alongside waters and swinging from trees.
Holy shit! I bet that monkey's dick still touches the ground when it swings in the trees. There is no way that thing is coming on.
Oh, come on, Noah. That monkey is adorable.
Please, Noah, can we keep him?
Shut up, Noah's wife. No way. That thing makes me feel weird. It's not coming.
Fine. Let the fucker drown. Next.
The doo-doo is a very friendly herbivore, running in packs. These animals can run speeds rivaling a cheetah. Their fur is suited for colder climate.
Well, this guy doesn't look so bad. He sure isn't that big, so there should be lots of room for him.
The doo-doo lives harmlessly with its fellow doo-doos. Their empathy extends to other species as well. They have been known to help other species when in trouble.
Fuck! No! No! No way, no how, no way. I am not shoveling that. I don't give a fuck how gentle that animal is. If that shitting machine comes on my boat, I will drown it myself. No fucking vacancy, you filthy fuck.
What's the problem, big guy? He's adorable.
I'll build that damn floating box, but there is no way I'm cleaning up all that shit.
Fine. Next.
And now it's time for the lightning round. Do-do-do. Clifford, the big red dog.
Once again, not picking up shit bigger than myself.
The Smurfs.
Nope. I can't stand how they smurf and talk.
Five Nights at Freddy's animatronic killing animals.
No. No nightmare dolls.
Gremlins.
No nightmare Muppets.
Pale Man.
No nightmare geriatric eyeball people. No nightmare shit.
Shark-a-horse.
What were you thinking this time?
Okay, I may or may not have been doing some stuff I'm not really at liberty to reveal. But let's just say it rhymes with math salts. Yeah, that's right. And let's say I may or may not have been tripping balls big times.
Furries!
Fuck no!
To tell the truth, they're the reason I'm starting over.
Artex!
Fuck that stupid horse. Oh shit. I laughed so fucking hard the first time I watched that stupid asshole drown. I'm gonna do it again. Fuck him.
Man, bear, pig.
No. And I'm telling you, I'm super serial, guys. Super serial.
Holy fuck, Noah. You're such a buzzkill. It would be a fucking riot to watch them on the boat. Ugh. Oh well. It's gonna be a riot watching the lions not eat everything. And you cleaning up the shit nonstop? You won't have time for anything else. You're going to be so damn busy cleaning up all that shit of all these animals. You won't have any time to sleep. And the little bit that of sleep that you do kind of squeeze in, you'll dream of shit sugar plum fairies dancing in your head with little shit sheep hopping over little shit fences and little brown fields of shit with a shitty sun blasting shitty rays. The stench will never leave your nostrils, and it will permeate your skin, and you'll be cursed to smell like baby diarrhea the rest of your days. It's gonna be a fucking riot. I can't wait to watch the fun unfold. I'm gonna piss myself laughing, boy. One of my funniest ideas yet. Thanks to you, idiot, I won my bet with Satan to prove him I could find a sucker to undergo this. So thanks, idiot. I'll share my bet with you just because I'm nice like that. I'll give you 50 cents later. Half of our dollar bet.
Oh my God! You really don't care about us or me, do you?
That's right, dummy. I'm doing this because I'm bored and I want a good laugh.
That's our God. Ah.
Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. What a
you would
shithead
think if we got in trouble for something, it would be that cartoon versus just talking about what we did.
I know. We hope you liked our cartoon.
And with that, we're going to wrap up Noah's Ark, the animals, for this week.
Oh,
We've
God,
only
are we
got,
done?
yeah, that's about it. That's all I got. After that, I don't think I could stomach it anymore.
We have one more Noah's.
We have one more Noah's thing. We're going to wrap this up because we're going to move on
One
to some
more.
other topic.
One more. But it's always
stay tuned. Hopefully in the next couple weeks, we'll go ahead and wrap up the story of Noah and his big box of shitting animals. This has been Faith Not Included.
Yeah.
Jimmy, I know we talked about it. You were supposed to be good. You were supposed to practice your lines. We're on thin ice with Tang and Oz.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
So
shit.
Can you just get through your line?
Yes, I will.
Okay.
Yes.
Remember, please don't get us in
I
trouble.
remember that today, I was 8 years old, finding out that other people don't have dingleberry scissors. I thought this everyone had dingleberry scissors that they have in their bathrooms when they have little dingleberries that attach to their bum hair. And you get the scissors, and they're close to you, so you can cut. And sometimes when you have a big turd, you need something to. But usually they're for dingleberries. So I did not know this. So today I am wiser and smarter.
I'm kind of speechless on this. So is it like just a separate pair of scissors, or do you actually search dingleberry scissors on Amazon?
Well, you have to get the right grade, and there's a certain stainless steel that is suited for butt hair. As you know, butt hair tends to be more coarse, and if you don't keep it clean, it could be it could dull your scissors. So you got to have the right scissors for cutting dingleberries out.
That's very interesting.
Words of the wise, you got to choose your stainless steel proper. Good stainless steel, like a 316 stainless steel. Excellent. You don't want cold rolled, that'll rust, and you'll get rust on your butt, or you don't want that. You want something nice and clean, and you can wash, and you don't have to worry.
This is not what we talked about, by the way.
I know what we talked about, because I found out yesterday that my dog will lick peanut butter off of anything. Isn't that right, Skids?
Can you just do the line?
Oh my God! Just share it. We're working so hard. We're working so hard for you, babies. Share us. Tell your friends. We know these fucking idiots. Why don't you come join us on Thursdays and watch them? Because we do it for you. We do it for you. We do it all for you. We give it. We give everything. I give you everything. Everything.
And share, and what else?
Share and like.
Okay.
Yes.
2 out of 3.
Do the things.
You got one more.
Share, scissors, like. God, I can't remember. I'm just thinking about my dingleberry scissors, and I really was worried about I didn't get the 316 stainless steel.
It's
the most I don't want A2. You could get a tool steel, and it's okay. But fuck, if you don't get that stainless steel, oh my God.
S, ends with subscribe.
Oh yeah, subscribe. Do the thing. You know the thing. Push the buttons. Share it with your friends. Do the social media thing. Say, hey, this is really funny. I really laughed. Because I'm a good friend. I want you to laugh too. So please, that's how you become a good friend. Be a good friend. Don't be a dick. Share it. God damn it, share it.
Perfect. Yeah. So, like he said, if you like this show, and
do it.
I feel bad for you if you like this show, but if you do like this show, make sure you like, share, subscribe, and most importantly, come see us at our live event in Fort Wayne, Indiana, October 9th and 10th. Reservations are available. Links are in all the different Tang program shows. So we really want to see you there. We are doing a live show, one where we can say what we want and not get in trouble, because
we probably will.
We probably will, but we're going to say it anyway, because we're not going to be live. You won't be able to see it unless you're at the show, and then unless they literally come and drag us off stage, which Jimmy promised he was going to grease himself up before, which makes him hard to grab.
You ain't grabbing me, fuckers.
So we get to do what we want on that. So with all that said, for myself, Skids the Clown, the Reverend Brother Heathen, Jimmy Lou, and producer Wes, we will see you hopefully next week.
Nothing.